What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm back playing some more Pokemon Legends ZA ranked battles, and today we're busting out the best team that features Mega Diancie that I have built so far. If you guys are struggling versus Xerneas, Yveltal, other Diancies, all the legendaries, and the mons that are built around them for ranked battle season 2, this is going to be a bunch of mons that you guys can use to absolutely destroy those teams. Scizor is such a good mon in this format. It gets Curse, it gets Lunge to gap close, and lower attack on things. It has Night Slash for things like Metagross, Iron Head for things, like Xerneas and Diancies, and all the fairies that are popular in the format right now. Let's actually take a look at this team just a little bit more in depth so you can see our EVs. And again, all of the EVs for this team, all of the movesets, everything, they're going to be linked in the description, so think about checking those out. So yeah, this is going to be the Scizor set that I really like. I'm a big fan of Rocky Helmet. It really helps us trade versus Metagross. You can set up a Curse to get that attack and defense boost, and then like Lunge plus Night Slash will OHKO any opposing like Metagross non-Mega. It's so good, and if they try to like hit you back or, go for like a heavy slam on your pivot into your Scizor, you get that Rocky Helmet tick, which is going to do even more damage to them. It's such a good set. So I also think like Rocky Helmet's great for like picking up random KOs. Like, you never really know when someone just hits you and they're at like 10% and then they tick out before you even have to tick them out. So it's a really, really good item. I think it's underrated on Scizor, and Scizor just a really, really good lead in the meta right now. It also pairs really well with Diancie, right? I think a lot of the mons in this team have 4 times weaknesses. We have, Scizor 4 times weak to fire, Diancie 4 times weak to steel, Gyarados 4 times weak to electric, and they can all kind of pivot into each other to mitigate a lot of that damage. Note that we're going to be playing physical Diancie today because Diamond Storm is a physical move. I've seen so many people playing Diamond Storm and Moonblast, and that's not how you play this mon. You just actually go dual screens, play rough. This is going to be so strong once you Mega, and it has a 160 base attack, so it's not like it's weak. This Diamond Storm is going to rip things apart. It's going to, tear off those Yveltals, all the fire mons people are going to be teching to beat your Scizor. This thing's just going to one-shot them. Has a great matchup into like Mega Chomp too, if you pair it with like, the Diamond Storm defense boost, reflex, stuff like that. I really, really like this mon. It's super underrated right now, and you guys need to be using it in your own games. It's so strong. And then the last mon that we're actually going to be using here is going to be a Life Orb Gyarados. I feel that a lot of people have kind of dropped Gyarados from their teams just because it gets one-shots from Thunderbolts. Like, every Thunderbolt just one-shots it, right? Everyone knows that. And then Gyarados, like, misses a lot of KOs, and that's where our Life Orb comes in. Life Orb's going to give us a little bit more damage, being a 1.3 on all of our moves, so our Waterfalls are still going to be able to OHKO those Zards, Pyroars, Houndooms, all those fire types people are teching, those Chandelures. We have a lot of damage there. Bounce is going to be there to avoid damage from those Thunderbolts, go into the sky once we see people start trying to charge those. Stonage is going to be good into all the fire types, all the flying types we're seeing right now, and then Earthquake is just standard, like, static good damage. I really do like this team. I like all of the item choices, and I think this is going to be a great team for anyone trying to get to rank A. Let me know if you like or dislike this team, or if there's anything you might change in the comments. And while you guys are down there, maybe think about, dropping a sub on the channel, right? Think about dropping a sub on the channel. We're trying to get to 50K. We're getting a little bit closer every day. I just want to say thank you so much to every single person that has shown support so far in all the videos. I'm having a blast in Season 2. I really think you don't need to utilize all the legends. I know we featured Yveltal, Xerneas, and today we're featuring Diancie, but like the fact that they exist, it makes it so like there are dedicated like meta targets that we can tech like really nice options into beating. Like, we can over tech steel coverage, we can over tech rock coverage to beat Yveltals and stuff like that, and we can just make some really, really cool like anti-meta choices now that an actual meta exists. So if you guys like us absolutely dismantling other legendary teams, showed you guys the way to do it, think about dropping some on the channel, and without further ado, let's get right on these games. Wish me luck. Here we go. All right, here we are on the plus map. This is probably a decent map for us. Again, we're trying to get those Metagrosses. We're trying to get those Xerneas pinned. I think Scizor's a really good mon in that situation. That being said, there's Xerneas and Metagross. Whoa, it must be my birthday. We're going to run towards the Metagross just because we can. Put up that Curse, and we're going to get ready to go steal this Zern. We're going to force the Zern off. So you can go leave. You can definitely leave into your Metagross. Yeah, it's almost like I play the game. And we're going to Lunge before Night Slash because it lowers their attack in case they want to hit us. Metagross does not have Clear Body in this game, and that's a KO on the Metagross. If you're losing to Metagross, it's just that easy. It is just that easy. Let's go for a Lunge here into the Garchomp. Try and steal the Zern here with an Iron Head. Almost gets the KO. My Curse is gone. Did I get my move off? I think I got flinched by something. That sucks. Swap out here to Diancie. Honestly, that was probably the worst pick. Let's just go for a Waterfall here. Alright. Let's go. EQ. There it is. Double KO. Perfect. Yeah, that was a little bit of a clown fiesta. So let's just grab this Mega Energy so we can go Mega Diancie when we spawn. We also want to get the Mega Energy off the board so people can't pick it up. That's fine. I was going to go for an Ice Fang, but it's completely okay. So it's ready for Diancie time. We have 3 KOs. We're doing pretty good. We can do some dual screens. I think we're going to be in a good spot here. So we're going to get up a light screen first, because there are a bunch of, you know, special attackers. Go for the Reflect up here. Get ready to go Mega. Heavy Slams are on cooldown. If they start running towards us, we will go towards something else. So we will block this Heavy Slam. Oh, it's Iron Head. Cool, works for me. Don't really care about that. Let's see, Shandy, don't mind if I do. Nice swap. In for Garchomp. Oh, so low. Into the Deer. Waterfall boosted. We'll get the KO. Perfect. Cool, and let's go back out to Scizor here. Scizor is going to be pretty good into, you know, a lot of different Zernia sets. I don't think I got the plus variant off. I want that heal very badly. Perfect. Yeah, I don't want my curse off either. Swap into Gyarados here to deal with this. Oof. Holy punches. Alright. You should KO. Nice. Yeah, Life Orb Gyarados is like really good. I feel like Gyarados is like fallen out a lot of the meta, but that's just because like how would I word this? It doesn't get the KOs, which is Waterfalls anymore, and you don't really want to invest to go Mega. That's where these Life Orb Gyarados sets come in like really, really hard. Let's see, Xerneas is here. Is that Shandy? Let's go for a Night Slash. I can eat that. Into Gyarados here. They've blown Thunder Punch. Can I not die and just get up an EQ, please? Just like something. Just let me get something. Did I answer? Cool. Hey, you know, I didn't throw at the end. I think I probably got first place in this one. Let's see what happens. That was a little bit of a clown fiesta at the very end right there, but you can see how well we do against like Metagross Zern. So I got second place. I think that the last like 20 seconds of that game kind of got away from us, but you can see how the team definitely works against the Xerneas, you know, Metagross meta. If it's giving you problems, like Scizor's a great mon to deal with that. All right, so here we are on the vertical/horizontal map. This is probably our worst map for a few reasons. First reason, you don't want to get trapped in the corner at the very start of the game with like an Ampharos, just because we don't have that many tools to, you know, bully it off. Second one being like the respawn time and run back to the other side of the map can be really problematic. This is going to be fine. This is like great, bro. I'm a Scizor. I don't know if anyone told you that like this is what we do here, but like is what we do. Like I'm definitely alive. Yeah, you have to swap. And so I'm going to pin you here. Fire Fang, don't do me like that, bro. Baby, 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 don't. There it is. Easy peasy, right? So Xerneas is not a problem here. I want to see if that Dragonite wants to come at us. Maybe it has something that pins us. We're still roughly at full. Geomancy would be on cooldown. You can Thunderbolt. I want to see if you do it. He's waiting to lock me into a move. I can need a Moonblast. Here we go. And the Diancie, we're going to put the light screen up here. Flash Cannon. Yeah, you whipped that one, buddy. Alright, we'll go for the Reflect and then get ready to Mega. Ah, damn. We got caught by the Earthquake that wasn't even targeting us. That sucks. Hey, but we have enough to Mega now, which is fine. And they're all in our corner, but I think that the fact that, like, Diancie is ready to go means we can get a lot of value here. We can't Oko Garchomp here, but we can just rip a Diamond Storm into, like, whatever's going on. Maybe pick up a KO on something. Player will get the KO here. Oh, that is bad. Not dealing with that. They're going to go kill our Diancie. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay, I got a KO before I died, and I didn't even die, bro. That Metagross was like, what? Holy moly, I got the KO because he exploded too, and I accidentally hit him with my player up. Yo, we take those. That's like, this is the best of times. This is the worst of times. This is like all the times. Pikachu, huh? Well, I think Curse plus this means we get it. Into Zard. Don't mind if I don't. Whew! Diamond Stormeroni's here. We're gonna go back. Oh my gosh, Scizor, don't die. Oh, I ate that Focus Blast in the face. I wanted that so bad. Alright, so the problem, this is what I was talking about, one of the problems with the map. We're in the opposite corner from where I am, right? So I have to spend, 10 seconds just getting back into the game, which is gonna be problematic. Not something I'm extremely excited about, but it's okay. Go for the Diamond Storm here, just into this guy, because we can, and pick up a... Oh, they both got KO'd. There's someone else on the map. It's a Metagross here. Out there. Mega Metagross. I don't even want to deal with that. I'd much rather them just go do something else. And if they're going to come at me, it means they have Thunder Punch. And they don't. 30 seconds remaining. Currently in second place. I'd like to be able... Explosion barely got me. Yeah, those explosions just popping off. They're getting multiple KOs here off that thing. Great stuff. Alright, so Zard. See if I get the KO. Nice. Plus power boosted Iron Head. Bro. 6, and I tie for first. Easy peasy, right? Great comeback. You can see just how good Scizor is into the whole, like, Metagross Zern meta. It's just so strong. I don't know why more people aren't using it. Like, this set has Curse, Night Slash into the Metagrosses, Lunge is a gap closer and can drop stats. Iron Head is still really solid. Like, I'm really liking this set. And the Rocky Helmet has actually been really good into, like, Guard Charm and stuff like that, too. It's just been such a solid set so far. All right, here we go. Starting things off strong with Scizor. We're on the wide open spaces Forest map. This is probably a pretty good map for Scizor. Ampharos is all around. This is not the best lead, honestly. We're just going to run around here. They're going to take a while to charge. And so we're going to let them, like, fight each other instead of just trying to Thunderbolt us. I think, like, yeah, I barely lived that Thunderbolt. So that's not Magnet boosted. That being said, we're going to have to swap so we don't get killed by a second one. Yeah, Ampharos is not, like, the best matchup into this, but, like, we'll see what happens. I can live the 1. If I live the 1, it's not great, right? It's not, but, like... We're doing what we can to double Ampharos garbage map. Dude, these poor Glaceons, dude. All of us are just getting so bullied. Alright, we got a KO. Go to the Gyarados here. Gyarados is not great either. But, you know, we'll stick some damage while we can. Maybe we can use Bounce to avoid a T-Bolt. I almost got away with it, right? Double Ampharos, like, lead is so obnoxious for this team just because we don't have any real way to force them off the Ampharos lead. I mean, we got that first KO, which is really nice. But it's not like there's not much we can do about it. Let's see if we can kill this Greninja. Lunge is a good move. Yep, Lunge is a pretty good move. We're going to put up a Curse. And now that they've gotten off of that Ampharos, we can start doing a little bit more. There's the value of Curse there. Lunge would be able to drop their attack even lower. There it is. And we just get the KO. Easy peasy here. Want to go into Diancie here to block that T-Bolt. There it is. So that's the thing about the Ampharos, is they can only really do, like, one attack at a time. If you swap at the right time, you're in for a good spot. Speaking of good spots, bro, let's go gaming. Great Mega Evolution right there. And that, oh, the Heavy Slam got me. I almost swapped in time. Okay, so we have Diancie. I think it's probably just time to bust out the Diancie here. Haven't really used a ton of it yet. Let's go Mega. Now, dual screens Diancie is pretty nice, honestly. It's going to be pretty nice. Let's come in and rip this. Did they double KO each other? Dang it. Dang it. Can I get a defense boost off this at least? Do you have to make contact? Kind of hard to say, right? Greninja in here. Alright, Scizor's fine. So he's blocked that. Oh my gosh, got to go into the Gyarados here. All that work, and what did it get me, right? In for Amphi. I wonder if I can eat the T-Bolt. Almost. I think it's almost T-Bolt, because one of the Ampharoses isn't Magnet, and we actually have significant investment. That being said, I still think we're in a good spot. It sucks that, like, they're only fighting in that corner. 30 seconds remaining. If I can pick up, like, one more KO, I will be fine. I just gotta not get picked off by someone, like, spawning right... Oh, that's... Yeah, we take these. Like, what are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do? I got one KO. Yeah, that works for me. One more KO basically solidifies getting... They got another KO at the, like, last second, dude. We were so fine. Let's go to Gyarados here for the last 10 seconds. Maybe we can steal something with, like, a Life Orb boosted bounce. 5 seconds. A crit will get the KO. Nice swap. Dang. Close game. I would say that's, like, a really rough matchup. Just because they had the double Ampharos, and we don't have that ground type. And then, like, the Glaceon player also didn't have ground type. So, like, there was nothing getting the Ambroses off of us. That being said, I still think we did okay, but we can definitely do better. All right, here we are on the plus map. This is probably a pretty good map for us. All the fighting tends to be done in the middle. You can get right back into the fray really quick. I think this is a good map for Scizor, good map for Gyarados. Should be fine for Diancie, getting some long-range snipes as well. We see Excadrill, we see Guard. We're going to run towards Guard just to keep them honest, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to swap. There's the swap into Feraligatr. Let's lunge this. Like, mitigate that stat drop right there. So we're going to Night Slash. We can eat one move at least. And then I'm going to Iron Head. Guard? Dude, I wanted that guard. And it's going to be Amphi. Thunderbolt, we can eat one Thunderbolt. And now we swap the Diancie. Oh, come on! Right in the back, dude. And they crit me with a Thunderbolt. Dude, never lucky. I was fine. I was fine. That's fine. Let's get some screens up. You can come fight me if you want. Flareon, dude. Flurry gone. Put the Reflect up first because I feel like something not fun is going to happen. Oh my gosh, that's not fun. Got it right before they digged. Perfect. Dig dugged. You want to come and outrage me? Like, be my guest. Alright, we're going to swap here. Force their swap there. Perfect. Let me get my Reflect up. Oh, I wanted that KO. We ate that. Nice. About to Gyarados here. Ice Fang should get the KO if I can actually get over there. Oh, he got sniped, bro. He got hit hard in the back. Yeah, I was dead. I was already, like, locking in to target the Garchomp. Like, there was no way I was actually going to live through that. Cool, so a minute and a half left. It's Diancie time. They're not really in my corner. I might be able to steal a KO on this Glaceon. Machamp is not necessarily something I'm excited to see. And I actually... Ooh, I can't Mega. I thought that I could. Okay, well, then that changes things. Just go for a Diamond Storm. Maybe get some KOs here. I hate the range on that move. It's definitely not my favorite. Still can't Mega. But I might be able to go for a second Diamond Storm here. Can I just outrun it? Never lucky. In for Garchomp. Glaceon in the back, dude, again. This is the exact same thing that happened already. I got frozen, bro. Never lucky. Iron Head probably picks this up. They're not just going to let themselves get Iron Headed though, right? I gotta swap, dude. This is just not the best time. Diamond Storm, please? Can you Diamond Storm, please? Doesn't even get it, dude. I'm so cooked. Dude, that was terrible. That was like the worst pathing I think I've ever seen in my life. Now they're all just chilling here. Get out of range for the EQ. Mega Chomp. We're just eating all this damage. Ugh. Yeah, this is one of those games where we're just not really... looking up for our hero here. We just didn't really get what we wanted. You have the ability to go for Freeze Dry. I'd like to not let that happen. Yeah, that was a not great game, but you know what? I think it's worth including the not great games sometimes. Like, it's just, you can't really win them all. Every once in a while, I would say the matchups just don't go in your favor. That Machamp made things really awkward. I think the Machamp and the Glaceon kind of spliced into that game, made it just really chunky. I wanted to see more Xerneases. I wanted to see more Metagrosses. And those like weird, you know, I'd say like 20-ish% usage mons just kind of threw a little bit of a wrench in our plans. But we're going to go to another one and continue to get some big wins. All right, here we go. Last game, we're going to win this one going up on the vertical/horizontal map. We already talked about this. This is our worst map for a few reasons. But, you know, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we get a good matchup in the corner versus like a Xerneas or a Metagross. Hopefully we don't fight a lot of fire types in this one. So we see Yveltal. Those usually do carry the Heat Wave. So protect turn 1. And it's Heat Wave into Gyarados. Gyarados soaks Heat Wave very well. Cool. We can just leave that alone. So we know that it's special Yveltal. We might be able to pick up a KO on this Diancie here. Of course. Wow. I do get the KO. I don't know what they ticked out on, though. Maybe Orb? Because they did tick out. Like, they definitely disappeared. I don't think I got a move off. Alright, let's go back into the Scizor here. Scizor is going to be good. That looks like Physical Zard. So I can probably get up a Curse here. Like, I would say Night Slash might be able to finish off Zard. If they want to come at us with the Oblivion Wing here, we can eat that. Yep, we eat the Oblivion Wings. So let's just go right into Diancie, actually, because, like, they're just going to be... Yep, Heat Wave. Hey, it's crazy how that works, right? You can swap if you want. I am Diancie. What are you going to do? Like, what do you think that you do against Diancie, actually? Like, he was trying to, like, path me with this. I wonder what he was thinking he was doing here. We have enough to Mega now. We're going to maybe save that. Try and set up a screen if we can. SD. I put the wrong screen up. That's fine. I should be able to be blocking this. Alright, cool. That is a block, technically. Could have been a little bit cleaner. I don't think I had to swap here. Nice. Double KOs. Super doubles. And we cleared the whole board. I think I took more damage from Life Orb than any other mons. Let's go back to my corner and wait for stuff to come back. They're going to wait for me to engage and then Mega Evolve. There it is. So we're going to go right into the oh, damn, who got me with that Thunderbolt, bro? Oh my gosh. The Amphi with the purple. It was hard to see, and that's Mega Amphi. You don't see that one very often. Okay, so we're fine here with Diancie. The Mega Evolve up already. Get a light screen up. We're more afraid of those. And let's just rip a Diamond Storm. Alright, looks like we did not get a KO off that interaction, but it's okay. Gather up some more Mega Energy. Yveltal, don't mind if I do. Diamond Storm D's. Protect is great. Remember, we still go through with our plus moves. And remember, guys, Diamond Storm is a physical move. I think a lot of people forget that it is, but it's physical. So that's why we're rocking Player Up over Moonblast. And we one-shot that guy. We can finish up their Diancie here with Player Up, which is a gap closer. We can eat this. Yep. 8 KOs with Diancie. 8 KOs. Mon is just absolutely cracked. Got over the bounce here. Block the T-Bolt. Whiff it. Oh, man. I died and, like, ripped in the air. That's fine. Then we take those wins all the way to the bank. That was a great win for us. Like I said, that map is just not a good one for this team. But we had the right matchups. There was a lot of, like, Yveltal, Zard, stuff like that. Like, we really, really crush people trying to abuse the legends. If they're trying to use Xerneas, we have Scizor with Iron Head. If they're trying to use, you know, Diancie as well, we have Scizor with the Iron Head. We have Gyarados with the ground water coverage. If they're trying to use Yveltal, we have things like our Mega Diancie. And again, like Diamond Storm being that physical, we have physical here. We're rocking full Adamant. Like, don't use Moonblast on this thing. If you're going to be using Diamond Storm, just double dip and go full Adamant. And I really, really like the Player Up for the gap closer. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle and all of the games we played today. If you guys like this team, a full link of this team is going to be in the description so you guys can play it in your own games. And I just want to say, if you guys have in your heart to drop a sub on the channel, we're still trying to get to 50K. We're getting just a little bit closer every single day. We're at 49,400 and some change. We'd love to have you guys along for the ride. We upload daily Pokemon content, a little bit of ZA, a little bit of VGC, and yeah, we've just been having a great time playing this game. So think about dropping a sub, and guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace out. See you guys next time.